Charlie, can you believe the outrageous amount of attention this Cracker Barrel rebrand has got?
People are very mad about a place that only old people go.
They took it so personally.
I saw a video of this lady going, "It's my childhood, and if you take that old man off the sign, then you might as well shoot me in my childhood self."
The people did take it personally, and let's just dive in a little bit. Let's take a look here. So what we got here is the classic logo that we all know, and I'm not even going to say love because it's
no.
I didn't have an emotional attachment to Cracker Barrel, and I worked there. Genuinely, I was a prep cook at Cracker Barrel for years. It was one of the worst jobs I ever had in my life.
Here's the absolute truth. I didn't even know that there was an old guy on the logo. Whenever somebody was like, "Can you believe they took the old guy off?" I was like, I didn't know there was a guy on the logo.
Because in your head you go Cracker Barrel, but it's the Denny's logo.
Well, I never even look up. Well, if I'm going to Cracker Barrel, I'm either immensely messed up or with my family, or I was a child and I couldn't see the sign anyway.
And it just didn't land, and that makes sense.
It also didn't matter.
But no, I was a prep cook at Cracker Barrel, and it was a terrible job because I had to get there at 5 a.m. and it was miserable kitchen work.
Hey, somebody's got to make that hash brown casserole.
I hated it. I was in high school, and we would just party till 4 in the morning, and then I would just go to work, and it was a mess, and it was a nightmare.
Well, you look pretty tired there, Frankie.
But I was the least messed up person working in that kitchen. It was pretty wild. So this is the common trend of just simplifying, stripping down, and making it very, very basic. Everybody does this, and the reason you do this,
font.
Yeah, they did. Well, kind of.
No, they kept the font.
That C hitting the B.
Yeah, I guess the R's are a little different.
But one thing I'll say is that people don't realize this. They don't change Cracker Barrel, and then they don't change it, and you still don't go.
Yeah.
It's you weren't going, and you still don't go.
You're mad about a place you go twice a year.
Exactly. But let's take a look at this. So this is the new and improved Cracker Barrel, okay?
Yeah, let's
take a look at it. Now,
okay.
This is the old Cracker Barrel. Now,
they painted the walls.
They took
and they took the paddle down.
Yeah, dude, the old
and the
man in the
motor.
seat, the boat motor.
Go back to the other one.
And look at this.
So it makes me sick.
It's so clean and sterile. But this is essentially this Cracker Barrel, the classic design here, it makes me feel like we're eating in a barn. And I feel like that was the idea. You're eating in a barn.
Yes.
And all they did was take you from the country barn to inside of the country kitchen. That really is just what it seems like to me.
Here's what I'll say. It doesn't matter what's on the walls. The tables are going to be sticky and the floor is going to be slick.
That's exactly right.
That'll never change.
Not going to make much of a difference. So now let's take a look.
I never got over them starting to serve alcohol.
I don't believe they ever served alcohol.
They do now.
Oh,
they
Lord.
do. They serve mimosas and beers. I don't even know who they are.
Wow. I had no idea. I haven't been here since.
The outside used to be brown. Now it's white. I just can't. I walked in and I was blinded by the white paint.
Now this is essential.
Oh no, this looks
pretty. This looks pretty close to what it did look like, other than the white walls.
Yeah, I mean the store is still cluttered with junk and old
it's still literally who goes here to shop.
Here's a toy they haven't made in 30 years. They have 40 of them. Oh look, they have Christmas decorations up in June.
I love that dress. Thanks. It's the Cracker Barrel collection. Where'd you get this delicious jelly? Well, Cracker Barrel, of course. You've never heard.
We go to Cracker Barrel twice a week.
It's this is for old people. Look,
don't
old
film me.
People. And here's the thing.
Yeah, they just wanted to have more seats.
Well, here's what it is. You don't change, and then people just stop going because it looks dated. So my real take on this is they changed it because they had to. They didn't have a choice. Most of the people complaining weren't going in the first place. They had no intention. And the internet loves outrage. They love to whine and complain, and this was just an easy target.
Here's my take. If you're mad about this, you need a hobby.
If you're-
and you need something in your life that matters, because this does not matter. They still serve breakfast all day. They'll still give you hash brown casserole to go for your Thanksgiving dinners.
But this is a long line of rebranding and simplifying, clean lines. And the reason they do this, it's just not complicated. An old Pizza Hut always looks like an old Pizza Hut. Old Cracker Barrel always looks like an old Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
And old Taco Bell always looks like an old Taco Bell. And that's not good for business. If you want to sell the business and have something else move in there.
Taco Bell is the only one that I am against any remodeling, because I like the old Southwest style house.
Dude, so it actually comes out that we hate every other remodel but the Cracker Barrel. We're adamantly against every other remodel.
Except for Cracker Barrel. I'll remodel it.
But this is why they do this. It's just
if I was Cracker Barrel, I would put another old guy. So just two old guys and make them kiss.
So
then we'll see what. Then we'll see.
We'll see how the right.
See how you feel.
You know what, dude? You do that, and guess what they do, dude? Guess what they do? Look at that, dude. You try to take Cracker Barrel from them. Look at this, dude. Charlie, you go like this. Hey, listen, we got two old men kissing on the barrel. Look at that. You got January 6th.
Oh, no.
They're coming for you, dude. Sorry, bud. Yeah, dude.
I didn't realize what I was doing.
We're storming the Cracker Barrel. But this is just a... that's all it is. It's just simplifying it. This is for... they sell the business.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
But it actually tanks the stock price, which is crazy.
Yeah, but who has stock in Cracker Barrel?
People who have more money than brains.
You know what? Cracker Barrel has always had delicious gravy and has always had unlimited coffee refills. I'll take $50,000 worth of stock in Cracker Barrel, please.
My retirement is Cracker Barrel shares. And when I saw this, I had a heart attack.
Dude, if this goes down far enough, I'll buy up a bunch, and then whenever it flips and people realize it's great, I'm in, baby. We're
rich. Going heavy on Cracker Barrel. After this video, we're both going.
I'm going deep. Bullish or bearish.
You're going stock stuff.
I'm gonna be an animal on this stuff. Hey, you heard it here first. Buy Cracker Barrel stock while it's low, because it's going through the roof, baby.
So the stock price tanked. There was an overwhelming amount of outrage, and I'm going to tell you this:
people
listen,
are mad.
I don't care either way. They had to change it because what was going to happen is after their core demographic, which is the elderly, after they died off, no new people were coming in, so they had to modernize it. Because you have to modernize. You just do. I know people don't like to hear that, but you have to.
No.
People get sick of your gimmicks. They get sick of your style. You wear out your welcome. You got to change things up. And this was a necessary change because they saw the future. It was coming at them fast. And they said, we got to update so we can get some new blood in these seats. And that's what they tried to do. But you see, the internet hates for the sake of hating a lot of the time. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a popular opinion, but this is really like...
You know the real reason it was in the news? Slow news day.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't anything else going on. People got tired of talking about Caitlin Clark and they had to talk about Cracker Barrel.
And it really did hit a nerve with people. And the outrage was so much. Charlie, read this for him.
We thank our guests for sharing your voice. Well, it's Cracker Barrel. We thank our guests for sharing your voices and love for Cracker Barrel. We said we would listen, and we have. Our new logo is going away, and our old timer will remain. At Cracker Barrel, it's always been and always will be about serving up delicious food, warm welcomes, and the kind of country hospitality that feels like family. As a proud American institution, our 70,000 hard-working American employees look forward to welcoming you to our table soon. That was written by the old timer from the sign.
So they got their way, man. The internet outrage worked. The stock price tanked.
See, but
and now they're gonna keep it looking like the old inside of a barn. And I'm telling you this: that
people don't think about this though. That old timer on the logo that his soul is trapped in that
He was
image.
so close.
And he cannot rest until they take him off the sign.
He was so close.
The holders of the old timer's soul found it that this was the time to do it. And the internet trapped him again.
For another 70 years.
Poor old timer.
But it's not like people are going to start going there now because, the whole thing was ridiculous.
No. People are going to continue to go twice a year.
Yeah.
Or whenever your grandparents are in town.
That's what I'm saying. It's an elderly thing. And when your elderlies, God rest their soul, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you going to keep going to Cracker Barrel?
Yes.
I don't know.
My wife and I will be there once a week for trivia. Twice a month for karaoke.
Well, I'll tell you
it's
this.
all Patsy Cline at Cracker Barrel karaoke.
So, it looks like the closeness didn't happen. Rebrand gets thrown in the trash. And listen, they already made so many t-shirts with this new logo.
I want one.
But it's not going anywhere. So, unfortunately, you got these poor kids in Africa who are going to get the...
it's the Super Bowl all over again.
It's the Super Bowl losing team situation. And they'll have the fond memories of it, So, case closed on Cracker Barrel. My final thoughts on the situation are you probably weren't going anyway. I don't care either way, really. I'm not emotionally attached. But listen.
If you choose where you're going to eat based on the logo, you are a child. And that's fine if you are a child.
Listen.
But if you're an adult, then who cares? The food still will give you diarrhea. Is the bathroom in the same spot? Because I just need to know where to sprint to after I put gravy on everything.
It's just past that big old fireplace.
There you go. Plus, you can probably still figure out if you're an ignoramus or not.
My theory is if they didn't change anything and they're going back, they're not going to change anything. Go the way of Max and Irma's, man. There's so many restaurants that just didn't update with the times. They had their little gimmick.
Joe's Crab Shack.
Exactly. And they never updated, they never changed it. And people walk in there like, I'm just sick of this place.
Yeah. At a certain point, you got to grow up and be Joseph.
Joseph's Crab House. But that's why they got to change, man. They got to change because people get sick of your same old song and dance. They get sick of your tricks. And the outrage was slow internet day. People really don't care, though. I mean, most of the people that threw a fit, they don't really care.
No, that's the thing with everything. In 6 months, you'll go, hey, man, you still mad about Cracker Barrel? And you'll go, what? Yeah. No. Why would I be mad about Cracker? Who cares?
Yeah. This is a chapter in internet history of 2025. We'll never forget the great Cracker Barrel debacle. For almost a whole week, Cracker Barrel had a new logo and a new design. They spent $70 million on this whole effort, least. And now it's going all in the trash because the internet said, no, we don't like it. So they say, fine, we're going back to the old way. Now are you going to keep coming to the restaurant? And they're like, no. No. All right, that's it, guys. I know a lot of you are going to disagree with this take because you just, you don't like when things change. I get it.
Hey, Cracker Barrel, I'll say that it was a good idea if you give me free gravy for life.
Shoot Charlie a DM for that. Free gravy for life. Let us know what you think, guys. Let us know. Are we being crazy? Should we be outraged? Let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time.